starting right back where we left off, I'm thirsty, so we're gonna bring back a classic tradition. I feel like I say this every time, because it's no longer really a classic tradition, but it's something I like to do in Mossy Cross Drink of the Day. Nothing more satisfying than the sound of a can being opened. So welcome back to Super Mario 64. In the last episode, we paused the game accidentally because I'm playing with one hand while I try to get a soda. In the last episode, we finished Dire Dire Dire, had a secret star from Toad, and the first level of Course 10 Snowman's Land. In this episode, we're going right back in with Chill the Bully. Delicious. Anyway. Sorry about that, just gonna do a beverage. Probably should have opened and took a sip before I started recording, but that would have been smart. Well, I didn't think of it that way. Anyway, it's just another one of the bully levels. I've made it very clear how much I love the bullies. I don't. Can you just go off the course? What the... Brother. Bromide. Okay. Are you kidding me? Alright, this means war. Why? Why is everything out to kill me all at once? Alright, you're dying today. Whether you like it or not. I'll be back. And we're back with round 3. Probably should have resumed the recording before I started fighting with them. Alright, thankfully round 3 went a hell of a lot better than rounds 1 and 2. There we go. There's Nargner, our star. I'm not Englishing very well right now. And we're just gonna go right back in, no hesitations, in the deep freeze. I almost forgot what this level was, but immediately remembered it. So over here in this big block of ice is a star. What you gotta do is, it's a little maze. You gotta go around, find the different entry points, and try to navigate your way through the frozen maze. Do I remember the exact way to go? Mostly. But apparently I'm forgetting it right now. This is embarrassing. Oh, here we go. Oh. And that, yep. Pretty simple level. Unless you're a goober like me there and forget the pretty easy path to remember. But that's not important. Alright, right on to the next star. We got Whirl from the Freezing Pond. Whirl from the Freezing Pond. What do we do here now? I know it involves the pond where you fight the big bully. That right there. I remember. Ow. Oh, this thing. I know I should probably, like, learn the names of these enemies, because, it's fun to be like, and this is the newest enemy. That's a Sproing. I don't think it's actually called a Sproing. Ow. The fun thing is when you bounce on them, I think I didn't hear it, or I talked over it like a doofus. Well, there's our star. But you can hear Mario do this adorable boing when he jumps on them, which is pretty morbid considering the fact that he's literally crushing its skull beneath his boot and is going boing. But it's kind of funny, so I'm not going to be upset. Anyway, next level, shells shredded for red coins. Now, pretty much, like normal red coin missions would usually be my typical spot to do 100 coin missions. However, this is one of those few stages. There we go. This is one of those few stages where I actually prefer doing the 100 coin star on a level that isn't the 100, or on a level that isn't the red coin star. and you'll see why soon. What we want to do is hit this other block and we get ourselves a shell. Now, be careful and don't lose the shell, because if you lose the shell, you're boned. Just say it bluntly. You cannot complete this level without the shell. Thankfully, I didn't bone myself. And we can get all 8 red coins. One of the easier 8 red coin missions, as long as you don't lose the shell. Because the second you lose the Koopa shell, you genuinely cannot finish the level. I mean, you probably could if you're good enough at timing your, giving your butt freezer burn, but I'm not, so. Man, we are cruising through Snowman's Land. This is the level I wanted to do the 100 coin star. This is Into the Igloo. So, the reason I want to do this now instead of later is there's a decent chunk of chain inside of the igloo. So I thought what would be a good idea is to go around outside, gather some coins before we go into the igloo to finish the area off. So that is in fact what we're going to do. Now, if you're playing the DX version, the igloo is very different. And so you're probably going to have to take a different route. And it would probably be better to explain that earlier, because there's quite a lot of differences in some of these stages that I haven't been explaining, because I really haven't thought to, because I've just been more focused on the version we're currently playing. So these guys are like Mr. Eyes with Snowman, where you just want to run around them and you get 3 coins. Mr. Eyes give you blue coins, they can only give you 3 coins, so they're cheap little snubs, and you should make fun of them for being cheap. Anyway, now we want to go over here to where some more sprungies are, as I like to call them. Get those 3 coins. Get over here, take Cam, get more coins. Thankfully this level is nowhere near as bad as, like, Dire Docks is when it comes to its, coin star. Dire Docks is, quite frankly, the worst 100 coin. One of the worst, if not the worst. There's one area I'm thinking of, one upcoming level, that, for some reason, I could just never... I would always die doing it, because I'm just... I don't know, I'm bad or something. So I'm hoping and praying that it will not be this bad in this playthrough than it was when I did it the first time around. But given how I'm getting annihilated by the Sprungy, as I've so lovingly named it. Oh my... Okay, this is kind of embarrassing. Anyway, what we want to do now is not do that. So also, we note that this is not water you can heal yourself in like most areas. This is, since the water is frozen, you'll just start dying of hypothermia. So don't do that. Anyway, now we want to collect the red coins again to get those nice 16 coins for our cause. And the reason I still choose to do Into the Igloo over the red coins is because, though I'm not 100% on if you can go into, if you can leave the igloo after going inside of it. What the hell? Come on. We got more Sprungies in here. I'm sure they're not actually called Sprungies, and I'm just... me calling it is probably like making someone want to break my spine, but too bad. I like the name Sprungy. Well, am I making a fool of myself again? No, I'm not. See, look at all those coins. And all we need to do is find ourselves an invisibility cap. Also, oddly enough, as you can see there, the Bob-omb Buddy for this level is in the igloo, but it's the last star you get in chronological order. And I'm sure a lot of players, when they first played through this game, got to him last, making the cannon in this area kind of useless. Or at least that's how I personally see it. Anyway, you want to backflip over this, so we can grab our invisibility cap, get a free 1-up, and then envelop yourself in delectable coins. Take him out. 99. I swear, if I'm missing one coin again... You gotta be fucking kidding me. Did I really screw it up that badly, but I just need one coin to finish this? Oh. I did. Well, thankfully I was wrong, and you can leave the igloo. So we're gonna have to do that to get our last coin. But, as simple as that, our 100 coin star is completed. And we have 80 of the 120 power stars, well 81 of the 121 power stars, which is just crazy. To think that the series is like 2/3 of the way complete. Now, I don't fully remember the best way to get up to the igloo, which is why I didn't want to do this way, but, oh my mother, why? So to spare you all the idiocy conundrum, I'm going to pause the recording and meet you back in the igloo. That was much more painful than it ought to be. But we're back at the igloo, so without further ado, let's just get this over with. And the only wall lower enough is the one over here. So just because I want to, you know, I have no need to. I'm gonna go talk to the Bob-omb Buddy. Hey buddy. I'll prepare the cannon for you. And because it's outside... Oh my god, there are coins in the... Forget it. Just pretend I knew that. There's our final star. And with that, we have finished Snowman's Land. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.